Welcome back. Before I get started, I do want to say that I also have an eyeshadow declutter, like an eyeshadow palette declutter. I'll link that for you if you're interested in that one. But I said in that one that I was going to have more videos coming from lips and a face declutter, and that's what this video is. I think I'm going to put them all in one. So I'm going to go ahead and start with, I think my face stuff, just because I know I'm going to be like swatching and playing with some of these lips. So I'm going to push this off to the side for now, and we're going to start in here. This isn't just face. I do have like mascaras and eyeliners and brow products and stuff in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to start on the top. So right on the top, I do have two foundations. I have my Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, and then this Maybelline Matte and Poreless. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. I have extremely fair skin. I mentioned that in my eyeshadow declutter as well. It's really hard for me to find anything that matches my skin tone, and this Matte and Poreless, this is in the shade Porcelain, and it's actually a perfect shade match for me. This Physicians Formula one is in the shade LC1, and it definitely turns me orange. My husband comments on it every time I wear it, but this foundation is so light and so airy. If I'm having like a period of time where my skin's super clear, I do love to wear this, and then I just try to bronze up the rest of like my neck and stuff to kind of match. So I am going to keep both of these because I do love them a lot. This is a pretty vulgar translucent face powder. It definitely is translucent, and it is beyond mattifying, which I usually don't like because I have super dry, like beyond dry skin, but I actually love how matte this makes my skin. It just makes it look so baby soft and smooth, which is something I did not expect from this powder. I love it. 100% will be keeping this. So this is the Coty Airspun. This is translucent extra coverage. This is definitely not translucent. It definitely has coverage to it. Oh my god, this is going to get everywhere. Yeah, but it definitely has coverage to it. I cannot use this powder if I'm using my Physicians Formula foundation. The combination of these two will make me look like an Oompa Loompa or Snooki from season 1 of The Jersey Shore. But I can't. But when I use my Matte and Poreless foundation, I can use this. So I'm going to keep this just to use it up because I will go through a lot of powder. Oh, they got stuff everywhere. This is the NYX Hydration or Hydra Touch Primer. This is my holy grail. I can't go without this. This one's empty, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. But I do have my backup here. This is the best primer ever. It's so hydrating. It leaves like a perfect base for my foundation because my skin is so dry. So 100% keeping this. I cannot live without this. This blush from Laura Geller. This is in the shade Tropic Hues. This blush is, if I can open it, geez Louise, this blush is really pretty. It's a baked blush. It definitely has a little bit of a shine to it, a little bit of a shimmer to it, almost like a blush topper. So I don't know, I think I'm going to set this to the side and see how I feel about it toward the end. But this is the Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist or Setting Spray. I do really like this. It has a really great sprayer on it, and it does leave my skin looking pretty radiant and pretty dewy. I don't think it holds the longevity of my makeup, but it does set everything in really nicely, and it's almost gone, so I am going to keep this, but in all honesty, I think I'll be out of this by the time we move. I have all these lashes, and I don't wear falsies literally at all. Literally never. These are still in the box. I had a subscription to BoxyCharm for a while, and you got falsies all of the time. I used to give them to my friend, but then she moved. Her and her husband ETS'd, and she's not here to give these lashes to anymore, so I think I'm going to donate these because they are brand new, and there is a place around me that takes brand new makeup, so I'm going to donate this. So I never use lashes, but we did have a military ball earlier this year, and I needed to practice because I wanted to wear falsies for that. But it didn't end up happening. I just can't get the hang of these. They don't look right on me. I've tried a bunch of different lashes over the years. It's just not my thing. I don't like them. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss these because I'm never, ever, ever going to use them. This is a blush from Pretty Vulgar. This is in the shade Prim Vixen 111. This is just not for my skin tone in the least. It's like so baby pink, and it does sheer out. It's somewhat buildable. I've worn this on 1 or 2 occasions. It just makes me look like a clown. Like, it just makes me, I look like a doll because it's so pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I have another blush. This is a Note blush, and this is in the shade 05 Desert Rose. I actually really do like this blush. It feels so velvety soft. It is pretty intense. You need a really light hand or like a really loosely packed blush brush for it, but it is a shade that I do like to wear, especially come fall and wintertime. I'll get a lot of use out of this. So I think I am going to keep this just because I don't have anything else in a shade like this. This is a Pretty Vulgar eyeliner. I love this packaging. This is how I prefer to put on eyeliner. So you just dip a brush in there and put this eyeliner on with a brush. I love it. I've never had an issue with this bleeding or like running away on me. So I love this. I'm definitely going to keep this. I have this e.l.f. eyeliner. This is what I used all through high school and all through my dance team days to do those like cat eyes and stuff. So this is what I'm actually most comfortable with using. It's just like a little brush here at the end. It's very similar to that Pretty Vulgar thing, except the brush is included. Don't use eyeliner that often anymore just because I'm a mom of two little kids. And I don't necessarily always have the time for it. But I do think I am going to keep this because I do really, really like this. So this is something that I got in a BoxyCharm. This is pretty much the exact same thing as my e.l.f. one. However, I have used this one. This is from Butter London. It's pretty much the exact same thing, except this, the applicator is a tinge bit different, but I do find that this is not as black as I want it to be. And I do have issues with this kind of bleeding on me. It's just, I don't love this, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I have some lash glue in here, which is honestly probably bad by now, so definitely gonna get rid of this. I never used it anyways. So here, I have 2 matte primers here. This is the Milani Prime Shield. This is a face primer for mattifying and pore minimizing, and this is a Cover FX one. It claims basically to be the exact same thing. This Milani one is so old. I've had this for probably 3 years now, so it's definitely time to get rid of it. I never use it anyways, especially now that I realized I have dry skin, and matte and pore minimizing is not for me. I need hydrating, so I'm going to get rid of this. However, this Cover FX one I have used on a few occasions on areas where my pores do get really big. There is a little bit of a tint to it, but it's not something that like you can see on your skin after your makeup is done. So I do think I'm going to keep this because I do like this for spot correcting areas where my pores can get a little big, like around my nose and such. So I have a ton of mascara. That's one of BoxyCharm's like favorite things to put in boxes. I don't go through mascara that often. I have a couple here. So this is a Wander Beauty one, which I actually like. I didn't like it at first, but now that it's dried up a little bit, I really do like it. I do use it occasionally, but I do have issues with this one with some fallout throughout the day, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. This Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is the one I'm currently using. I'm obsessed. I could definitely see myself repurchasing this, so I'm definitely gonna keep that. This one from Bella Pierre Cosmetics, it's a volumizing mascara. I've had this for a while and I'm pretty sure it's pretty dried out, and I think I had the same issue with this one and having fallout throughout the day, so I'm going to pass that one along. I don't remember how I felt about this It Cosmetics Superhero mascara. I think I had issues with this clumping now that I'm looking at this applicator. I think I'm going to keep it just to give it another try to figure out if I like this or not. Products, I got both of these in a BoxyCharm as well. This is the Brow Gal, and this is Ciela, I honestly don't know. But this is a taupe eyebrow cream. I've used both of these a handful of times. So this one you just pull off. It has a brush on one end and then like the pomade or whatever on the other side, and you just put in. This is a pretty good color match for me. However, I have really thick natural brows and I don't like calling a lot of attention to them, so I don't really like this product a lot because I just don't need it. The Brow Gal, however, I do use sometimes just to, almost as just like a tinted gel just to keep my brows in place. So I have 3 of these Makeup Revolution like liquid highlighters. This is something that it was like buy one get 2 or buy 2 get 1 or something like that at Ulta. So I got a couple of shades. I don't use these a lot because they get lost in my collection, honestly, but this is in the shade Starlight. These are all beautiful, don't get me wrong. This one's more champagne-y. I think now that it's summertime I might use these a lot more for body highlights. This one is Champagne, which is honestly the same thing but just more champagne-y, obviously. These all look really great. They're beautiful. And then I got a fun one. This is Unicorn Elixir. This is one that I thought would be really fun in the summertime as a body highlight, or maybe even on the face if I were daring, but it's really pretty. It's like a clear highlight, but it's just got flecks of like blue and pinks and purples. I am going to keep these, and I'm hoping now that my collection is curated a little bit, I'll reach for these more. Now, pretty much the same thing from CoverFX. These are the CoverFX glitter drop. Don't think I've ever used this, to be honest. I think it's just not a good shade match for me, to be honest, compared to the CoverFX ones. But I mean, like, look at that. It's stunning. But I feel like this is something that I could give to someone else who will love more, so I'm going to pass that on. This is the Tarteist Pro Glow. I do use this often. This is in the shade Exposed. Pretty much the same exact thing as those other highlights. I don't use this one as much as I use the other ones just because of the shade, but I can make this work, especially as a body highlight, so I'm definitely going to keep this as well. 2 Milani blushes. This one is their Baked Blush in Luminoso, which is super popular, and then I have this one in Blossom Time Rose. These are probably my 2 most used blushes. I'm definitely keeping both of these. Bronzer, this is from Physicians Formula. This is one of the only bronzers from the drugstore that even comes close to being okay for me. I am going to keep it. The packaging is pretty beat up. I've had it for a while, but I am going to keep it because it's honestly one of the only things that I find that works for me, so I'm going to keep it. I have this gel eyeliner in chocolate. I honestly have no idea what brand this is from. I got this in a BoxyCharm, but it's crap, to be quite honest, so I'm going to get rid of it. It's not opaque and it bleeds everywhere, so I'm going to get rid of it. I have this e.l.f. single in Elegant. I think I've had this literally forever, but it's still awesome. It doesn't smell weird. It performs amazing. I mean, like, look at that. It's delicious. So I do use this a lot when I want something like this. So I'm going to keep it. And then I have a couple eyeliners. Oh, is this a lip liner? Nope, it's an eyeliner. It's a Glittering Star eyeliner. Oh, I do remember getting this. So it is pretty black. It's got some glitter in it. I don't think I would ever use this. So I think I'm going to pass this along. This is the Stay Put eyeliner, waterproof eyeliner from Milani. I do use this quite often when I do use eyeliner. Blacker than black, it's matte, it's delicious. So I'm definitely keeping this. I don't know why this is in here. This is a Briogeo like leave-in conditioner, but I'm definitely keeping this. Okay, before we move on to lips, I think I am going to keep this Laura Geller highlight, or blush. I am keeping 3 other blushes, so I guess I'm keeping all my blushes, but blush is something that I do really enjoy, and I could see myself using this a lot now that my collection is going to be cut down a significant amount, so I am going to keep this. Now on to lips. I have a lot of liquid lipsticks in here, which is odd because I literally hate liquid lipsticks. They just don't look good on me. They make my lips look patchy. It's not delicious. I hate reapplying. I'm not a fan of liquid lipsticks in the least. I got pretty much every single liquid lipstick that's in here from BoxyCharm. It's like all they ever send is the same colored liquid lipstick. So I'm going to be getting rid of a ton of stuff in here. I know it for sure. I might keep 1 or 2 liquid lipsticks. I do like them every once in a blue moon, probably once or twice a year. I like to wear them. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I kind of already peeked through this a couple of days ago because I knew I wanted to make this video, so I was kind of peeking about how much I had. I was swatching a lot and I know that I'm going to get rid of, I know basically what I'm going to get rid of and what I'm going to keep. It looks like I missed mascara, but this is a L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Carbon Black. Jaclyn Hill raves about this, but I'm going to get rid of this. This is old and it falls out all over me, so I'm not a fan personally. Okay, so this is a Rimmel liquid lipstick in 190 Blush Rose. This is the Moisture Renew line, which I love. Anything moisturizing. My favorite kind of lipstick is a satin finish, which this definitely is. It definitely has a perfumey scent to it, but that doesn't bother me. It goes away over time. But you're going to see, once I start swatching a lot of these, I do have a preference in my lipstick shade and finish. Most people do, but I'm going to keep this. This is my absolute favorite lipstick, my most worn. This is in 005 Pink Sand. This is a Maybelline lipstick. This is also a satin finish. This is definitely less hydrating than the Rimmel one, but that is a-okay. It's a little bit more sheer, but I love topping this with a gloss. It's my most worn lipstick. Love it, love it, love it. Go through all my lipsticks first. So this is a Kate Hudson and Rimmel London collab. This is in 41. I was looking for a name, but it doesn't. My daughter got a hold of this, so it's a little bit wonky at the bottom, but it still works. It's very nude. This one's definitely more matte than the other two. I prefer a glossier finish. But it's not that big of a deal because I love this. It kind of nudes out the lips, and then I can put a really opaque gloss over the top, and that's kind of my favorite way to use this one. But I'm going to keep this one as well. It's honestly also one of my most worn products. A couple more lipsticks. These are some more fun shades. This is e.l.f. Wine Tour. This one's matte, very pretty. It's definitely purpley. Very vampy. I love this come fall time, winter time, Christmas time specifically, so I am going to keep this. I do wear this come time during the holidays, so I am going to keep it just for that reason. I think I have 2 more lipsticks after this. But this was my most worn lipstick. I actually repurchased this. This is the Milani 43 Pretty Natural. I was obsessed with this lipstick. It's all I wore for a year. But very pink, very beautiful, very matte, but I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this. I think I'll wear this a lot more now that everything's going to be kind of gone through. Okay, 2 more lipsticks. So this is a lipstick my grandma actually gave me. She got this in like a gift bag from a store, and she doesn't wear red lipsticks, so she gave this to me. This is an Elizabeth Adrian, I don't know, brand. Kind of a pinky red. I am going to keep it just because this is the only red lipstick I have. I do wear it on occasion. Once again, more like the one from e.l.f., just kind of more around the holidays I'll wear it, or even on a date night. Joe likes me to wear a red lip sometimes, so I am going to keep that. This is a Smashbox one. I got this one in a BoxyCharm. This is a B Legendary Triple Tone Lipstick. This is in Berry Ombre, so you can kind of see it. On to glosses. Glosses are my second favorite thing. I wear glosses on top of my lipsticks literally almost daily. I do keep them pretty minimal because I like what I like. So I have two from the NYX Butter Glosses. This is my favorite gloss line of all time. The first one is in Vanilla Bean. The second one is in Creme Brulee. So I'll swatch both of these for you super quick. But this one is in Vanilla Bean. These are very opaque, very like, I mean they're just buttery glosses. They're my favorite. This one is a little bit more brown toned. This one's in Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee I definitely get more use out of, but love them both, keeping both of them. This is one of the Rimmel London Stay Glossy line. This, see if I can find a shade. Nope, the shade name has worn off. You can see by the handle, I use and abuse this thing. This was this was part of my favorite combo. I used to wear this on top of that lipstick from Milani, Pretty Natural. That was my favorite combo for like a year and a half. I'm keeping this and hoping I can rekindle my love affair. So this is actually one that I got in a BoxyCharm. This is a Chartis lip paint. It's basically just a clear gloss with a crap ton of glitter in it. I do actually think I'm going to keep this. I played around with it once or twice. I don't love the way it feels on my lips on its own, but I feel like this might be really pretty on top of something just to give any sort of lipstick a little bit of a shine. So I think I'm going to keep this and play around with it. It does smell really good as well. Okay, so I think I'm going to actually keep this Kat Von D lipstick. I got this one in a BoxyCharm. This is in the shade Mother. It's kind of a little bit of a different shade for me. I know some people are probably going to laugh at me. But it kind of is something that I could see myself wearing out on a date or something with Joe. It's kind of in my comfort zone, a little bit out there, so I think this is one that I'm going to keep. But I can honestly say all of these other ones I can get rid of. This is an Ofra one. This is a Han one. This is Hank and Henry, another Ofra one. I know people love the Ofra liquid lipstick line, and none of these have been swatched, so I can just clean them up and donate. This is an Infallible or L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss. I love this line. I have two of these I think in my purse, which I wear pretty much all the time. But this is a red I got specifically for date nights, but here is a little bit of a swatch. I like this because it does look, eventually it does dry down a little bit more matte, but it leaves like a slip. It feels like a gloss on your lips, which I enjoy. It never dries out my lips, so I do like to wear this on top of this red lipstick over here for date nights on occasion. So I am going to keep this just for those occasions, but that's that. These are all lip liners. I don't like lip liners. I only like, here I think I have one. This is empty, but this is a Maybelline one. They're the only ones that I actually like, so I only purchased these ones. So all these still are in the packaging and they've never been swatched. So I'm going to keep it that way and donate these to someone who will love them. And it feels good that all of my makeup can fit in these two bins now. It's just going to make it so much easier to go through, find what I want. But I'm super excited about this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget I'll leave my eyeshadow palette declutter down below for you guys, as long as some other playlists. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's @CassieandCrew. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! And of course now it's time to wash off all of the swatches. Calling.